Hey guys, it's Mikhail. Are you ready to go down the rabbit hole with me? Let's see if you can keep up with me, as I reveal how many of these shocking conspiracy theories you actually know. How many conspiracy theories do you know? Are you a truth seeker, always on the lookout for the next big reveal? Or do you think they're just a bunch of crazy ideas with no basis in reality? Whatever the case, I'm about to blow your mind with some conspiracy theories that will leave you speechless. We're going to be diving deep into the dark side of the internet, uncovering hidden truths and questioning everything we thought we knew. So buckle up, grab your tinfoil hats, and get ready for some serious mind-bending. Okay guys, let's start with something that's been freaking people out for years, the Mandela effect. This is some real Twilight Zone stuff, people. Have you ever had a super vivid memory, like crystal clear, but then you find out it never actually happened? Like maybe you swear up and down that Nelson Mandela died in prison in the 80s, but then you learn he actually died in 2013. Or maybe you remember the Berenstain Bears being spelled with an E, but it's always been A. I know, right? It messes with your head. And it gets even weirder. There are tons of people out there who share these same false memories. It's like we all lived in a different reality. And somehow we shifted into this one. So some people think it's proof of parallel universes colliding, or maybe even time travelers messing with the past. I mean, think about it. If you could go back in time and change something small, wouldn't you do it just to see what would happen? Think about all those little details in movies, TV shows, books, even logos that you swear were different when you were a kid. Like, remember the Monopoly man? You probably picture him with a monocle, right? But guess what? He never wore one. It's like our brains are playing tricks on us, or maybe something else is going on. Is it just our memories being fuzzy, or is there something more to it? Are we living in a simulated reality and these are just glitches in the Matrix? I don't know about you guys, but the more I think about it, the more my head spins. It's like, what if everything I thought I knew was wrong? What if our reality isn't even real? It's enough to make you question everything. But here's the thing, right? Even if it freaks us out, we can't just ignore it. We have to look for answers, even if they're out there in the Twilight Zone somewhere. So what do you guys think? Is the Mandela effect just a bunch of people misremembering things, or is it something more? Let me know in the comments below, because this is some seriously creepy stuff. And it's not just about the big stuff. Even small, everyday things can feel off. Like, have you ever walked into a room and felt like something was different, but you couldn't put your finger on it? Or experienced déjà vu so intense that it felt like you were reliving a moment from a parallel life? Our minds are powerful, but they can also be easily tricked. The way our brain perceives and processes information can sometimes lead to these bizarre experiences. So, whether it's a glitch in the Matrix, a parallel universe, or just our brains playing tricks, it's a fascinating topic to explore. The possibilities are endless, and the more we dig, the more questions we uncover. It's thought-provoking and a little unsettling, but that's what makes it so intriguing. So keep questioning, keep exploring, and who knows? Maybe one day we'll find the answers we're looking for. Until then, stay curious and keep your mind open to the mysteries of the universe. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more mind-bending content. Alright guys, get ready for this one, because we're heading to the Mile High City, but we're not talking about the altitude. We're talking about the Denver International Airport. And let me tell you, this place is crawling with conspiracy theories. First of all, this airport is huge, like way bigger than it needs to be for the amount of traffic it gets. Some people think there's a whole underground city beneath it, maybe even a secret government base or a bunker for the elite in case of like a nuclear apocalypse or a zombie outbreak. I mean, you've seen The Walking Dead, right? You've got to be prepared. And then there's the art. I'm not talking about those boring sculptures you usually see in airports. This place has murals, and I'm not talking about pretty landscapes. These murals are dark, guys, like really dark. There's one with a Nazi soldier, a burning city, and a bunch of crying children. It's called Children of the World Dream of Peace, but it's not exactly giving off peaceful vibes, you know? And if that wasn't creepy enough, there's another mural with a guy in a suit holding a sword standing over a bunch of dead people. People say it's supposed to represent genocide and the New World Order. Like, what were they thinking, putting this in an airport? It's enough to give you nightmares. Oh, and don't even get me started on the statue of the blue horse with glowing red eyes. It's called Mustang, but everyone calls it Blucifer because, well, look at it. Some people think it's a symbol of the apocalypse, and honestly, I can kind of see why. It's like something straight out of a horror movie. And as if the art wasn't enough, there are all these weird symbols and markings all over the airport. Some people think they're Masonic symbols, others think they're alien messages. Whatever they are, they're definitely not random. Someone went to a lot of trouble to put them there. So what's the deal with Denver Airport? Is it just a really weird airport with some questionable taste in art, or is there something more sinister going on? I mean, come on guys, there's too much weirdness here to ignore. And let's not forget about the construction. It went way over budget and took way longer than expected. Some say the delays and extra costs were because they were building something secret underground. And then there's the layout. It's shaped like a swastika if you look at it from above. Coincidence? Maybe, but it definitely adds to the eerie vibe. So next time you're flying through Denver, take a closer look around. You might just find something that makes you question everything you thought you knew about airports. Whether it's a gateway to hell or just a really weird airport, one thing's for sure. Denver International Airport is unlike any other. So what do you think? Is it all just a bunch of crazy theories, or is there something more to it? Let us know in the comments below. Okay, guys, let's talk about a theory that always gets people fired up, the flat earth theory. Now, I know what you're thinking, Mikhail, come on, are you serious? This is 2023. We've been to space, we have satellites, we know the earth is round. And listen, I get it, it sounds crazy, right? But hear me out, because these flat earthers, they're dedicated, they're passionate, and they have some interesting arguments. They believe that the earth is a flat disk surrounded by a giant ice wall, which is what keeps the oceans from spilling over the edge. And NASA, well, they think NASA is part of a giant conspiracy to hide the truth from us. They say all those pictures of Earth from space are fake, just CGI and Photoshop. I mean, have you ever been to space? Have you seen the Earth with your own eyes? It makes you think, right? And gravity? Well, they have an explanation for that too. They say it's not gravity pulling us down, but rather the Earth accelerating upwards at a constant speed like a giant spaceship. I know it sounds crazy, but they've got all these experiments and theories to back it up. They even have their own conferences and conventions where they get together and discuss all things flat earth. Now, I'm not saying I believe it, but I'm also not saying I don't believe it. I think it's important to keep an open mind and consider all possibilities, no matter how out there they may seem. Plus, it's kind of fun to think about, right? What if everything we thought we knew about the world was wrong? What if we're all just living on a giant pancake in space? It's like, whoa, dude, so what do you guys think? Is the Earth flat? Am I just buying into the hype? Let me know in the comments below, but be respectful, okay? We're all just trying to figure things out here. Alright guys, let's dive into one of the most enduring and pervasive conspiracy theories of all time, the Illuminati. This theory has fascinated and terrified people for generations, and today we're going to explore why it has such a powerful grip on our collective imagination. This one goes way back, centuries even, to a secret society founded in Bavaria in the 1700s. The original Illuminati was a group of intellectuals and freethinkers who sought to promote Enlightenment ideas. But the Illuminati we're talking about today, that's a whole other beast, a shadowy entity that supposedly wields immense power. This modern-day Illuminati, they're not just a bunch of guys in robes having secret meetings. They're everywhere, pulling the strings, controlling everything from governments and banks to the media and the music industry. They are said to be the unseen hand guiding world events, shaping the course of history to fit their own agenda. They're like the puppet masters, and we're all just puppets dancing to their tune. Every major event, every significant decision, is believed to be orchestrated by this clandestine group. It's a chilling thought, isn't it? Who are they? Well, that's the thing, no one knows for sure. Some say they're descendants of ancient bloodlines, others say they're powerful families like the Rothschilds and the Rockefellers. These families are said to have accumulated vast wealth and influence over centuries, positioning themselves as the true rulers of the world. Some even say they're reptilian humanoids disguised as humans. Yeah, you heard me right, reptilian humanoids. This theory suggests that these shape-shifting lizards have infiltrated human society at the highest levels, manipulating us from the shadows. They say the Illuminati's goal is to establish a new world order, a one-world government where they have complete and total control. They want to control our minds, our bodies, our very souls. This new world order would be a dystopian nightmare where freedom is an illusion and every aspect of our lives is monitored and controlled. They're everywhere, watching us, manipulating us, and there's nothing we can do about it. The idea of being constantly surveilled and manipulated is enough to make anyone paranoid. And the symbols? Oh man, the symbols. They're everywhere too. The all-seeing eye on the dollar bill, the pyramid, the number 666. These symbols are said to be a way for the Illuminati to communicate their presence and power, hidden in plain sight for those who know where to look. They're hidden in plain sight, flashing at us in movies, TV shows, even music videos. It's like they want us to know they're there, but not really. These subliminal messages are believed to influence our thoughts and behaviors without us even realizing it. Now I know what you're thinking. Mikael, this is getting a little too X-Files for me, and I get it, it's a lot to take in. The idea that a secret society could have such a profound impact on our world is hard to believe, but that's what makes it so intriguing. But there's something about the Illuminati theory that just gets under your skin. It makes you question everything, everyone. It taps into our deepest fears about control and autonomy, making us wonder if we're truly free or just living in a carefully constructed illusion. Are we really in control of our own lives, or are we just pawns in a much bigger game? This question haunts many who delve into the world of conspiracy theories, leaving them with a sense of unease and suspicion. So what do you guys think? Is the Illuminati real, or is it just a product of our own paranoia? Are we seeing patterns where there are none, or is there truly a hidden hand guiding our fate? Let me know in the comments below, but be careful what you say. You never know who might be listening. After all, in a world where the Illuminati could be real, even our thoughts might not be safe. That's it for today's dive into the world of conspiracy theories. I hope you found some of these theories as intriguing as I do. Remember, the key is to approach these theories with a critical eye, separating fact from fiction and avoiding the trap of misinformation. It's easy to get caught up in the excitement of a good conspiracy theory, but it's important to remember that not everything we read or hear online is true. Do your own research, question everything, and don't be afraid to form your own opinions. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to share your thoughts on the conspiracy theories presented in the comments below. If you want more content on mysterious topics, be sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell. Until next time, stay curious and keep seeking the truth.